people laugh, and they're laughing about their bodies, and I just prompt opportunities to just enjoy your body, like whatever it is.
What is your unique teaching superpower, and how do you cultivate it? I'll start with Alecia. Your unique teaching superpower, how you cultivate it, and how we can, follow you and whatnot. We'll pass the
Oh, that's so funny. This is Alecia. So again, so my studio, which is now online, but in person again one day soon, is YogaMotif, spelled like yoga motif. YogaMotif. Find us on yogamotive.com, and I'm mostly active on Instagram when I feel like it. And we focus on creativity as a wellness practice. And so thinking about the opportunities of intuition that happen during the creative practice, whether that's creating life, if you're currently expecting a child, or if you're making art through a yoga paint party experience. So we offer those. And right now I'm only doing yoga, prenatal yoga online. And then whenever it's safe outside, again, in our new world, we will continue our yoga paint party workshops, hopefully continuing in partnership with the Carnegie Museum of Art. And my superpower is it's joy. Like
love that.
When I am like deeply steeped in my practice and like having a good time in my yoga classes, people laugh, and they're laughing about their bodies, and I just prompt opportunities to just enjoy your body, like whatever it is. Like, is your skin dry today? Okay, let's acknowledge that. Let's take a meditative moment and peer down or notice how dry your skin feels today, right? And so even if like whatever's happening in our bodies, I just like to invite laughter and fun into that movement. And I'm just so excited about the world opening back up again, because I just want to I can't wait to do that in person. It's challenging online. Especially offering a trauma sensitive practice, jokes can be very offensive, right? And so it's really important to fill out a room.
Know your audience.
You're making a joke. So I'm looking forward to the world opening back up so that I can continue to offer just some laughter and some fun and some movement in this work. Thank you. And thank you for having me. This has been wonderful.
Oh, this is great. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Felicia, what is you shared it, and I kind of shared it, but I want you to share what your unique teaching superpower is, how you cultivate it, and plug your business for us so we can support you.
Oh, thank you, April. And it's so funny. My superpower changes day to day. I can't even remember what I said, but my superpower right now that I'm really feeling is that level of connection, being able to curate a space where people are able to be vulnerable, have embodied anti-oppression practice that's grounded and rooted in love. I'm a lover of humans. Not so much the other animals, it's just not my thing. Still working on the love with humans. And I really, a superpower of mine, especially with the yoga community, is being authentic and vulnerable. And so creating spaces where we're able to have these hard conversations about race, sexism, capitalism, and how we're complicit in those systems of oppression, distilling it down to the deep, intimate shadow sides of ourselves, and being able to be free and liberated to share that, but also still be in a loving community with each other, even after I show you that I'm complicit with whatever. So I think my superpower right now is I'm a lover. I'm just a lover. I really enjoy people. I enjoy that the feeling that my heart and my toes get when I'm in relationship with people. So yeah, that's it for this moment.
And that's what you shared before. And you have a training tomorrow.
Oh, yes,
Tomorrow.
right. Thank you, April. I have my inaugural continuing education course, and it's on us having an introduction to the systems of oppression, the big three, the wicked webs of patriarchy, racism, and capitalism, and with an integrated Raja Yoga practice, so that we can be more humane to each other. So humanity can really, we can really realize that we're all living our most incredible life and we're supporting each other. So that starts tomorrow. You can find me at yogarootsonlocation.com. I am on social media. Thank you, Alecia. IG, as older people, and I have no shame to my game. I'm 56, I'll be 57 tomorrow. So, which is August 24th, because for those of you who will see this later, I'm just really honored to be asked to be here with my fellow panelists, and to be able to share with new yogis. I wish you well, practice, 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 forgive yourself when you fall short, and start it with joy the next day. So
thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
you're gonna wind it down, Jivana, and then we have one more question.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Felicia. Happy birthday. So I don't know, I guess my superpower is making yoga accessible. That's what I've been doing for a long time. And that's what that's what our organization is dedicated to, and what my trainings are about. Mostly I train yoga teachers to make the practices accessible to anyone, regardless of ability or background. So I offer an accessible yoga training that right now is online, which has been fun to learn how to do this all online. And I have one starting in a couple weeks. And I'm excited that our online, the experience I had teaching online actually was kind of amazing. I realized it's more accessible for many people. So we created this whole online training school, and we have other trainers offering other things through our new platform. So it's exciting. And that's at accessibleyogatraining.com. And that's my passion, I think, is just helping people understand that these teachings are available for anyone, and that it's really not about the external experience that we see, that yoga is an internal experience that helps us have a relationship with ourselves and become friends with our own mind. That's what I think about as yoga. And I'm also passionate about the yoga teachings, and Felicia said, Raja Yoga, looking at the history of yoga, but really the essential teachings and understanding how they speak to us today, and how we can use them to navigate the world we're in, which includes social justice, as she mentioned, and understanding that is the heart of yoga: nonviolence, truthfulness. This is really what has been used by Gandhi and Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela. These are the teachings that have changed the world, and it's our tradition. It's part of yoga, and yet I don't see it being used very much in yoga. I think most yoga is basically being taught as exercise, which exercise is great, by the way, and I have no problem with that, but I think there's so much more for us here. Yoga offers, transformational practices for the individual and for the community at the same time. And I just feel like we're just beginning to see that, just beginning to see the impact. And that's actually what I'm writing. I'm writing my second book right now about that, which is very amazing and challenging. And I did write a book about accessible yoga too, which has a lot of ideas about how you can make the practices accessible. So thanks again. Yeah, thanks for having me, and to the other panelists. It's great to meet you. And thank you, April.
Thank you.
And Marissa and Megan for organizing this. And good luck to the new teachers. I feel like there's so much more we could share. I think, yeah, it feels like we barely got started. I mean, this is a huge topic,
Yeah, we could go for hours. I thought about that.